Will you please marry me?
Really? I'm so happy. If you're okay with me, then yes, please.
My name is Shota Sakura. I work in an IT startup company that's owned by my best friend Akira. I was one of the founding members and had been struggling and celebrating together with Akira for years now. These days, business has been going really well, to the point where the employees have become 3 times what we had at the beginning. And in my personal life, I just proposed to my girlfriend who I was living with, Honoka, who said yes. I wish that I could tell the unpopular kid that I was back when I was a student that I would get to marry somebody this cute. Nobody would believe me, but the reason why I started to date Honoka was because she was the one that asked me out when she started at the company 1 year ago.
What are you grinning about?
Well, I was just thinking how happy I am.
Even though we're about to go meet my big sister to tell her that we're getting married, you seem pretty relaxed.
I'm not relaxed, I'm nervous. That was the reason why I was going to meet her sister instead of her parents. It was because Honoka and her sister had already lost both of their parents. But if it's Honoka's sister, then she's probably warm and a kind person like her. However, that's what I thought, and it was a big mistake.
So, what do you want to talk about?
This is her sister? This rough girl is Honoka's sister? She's the complete opposite of Honoka, though.
Actually, we wanted to tell you that we're going to be getting married.
Huh? Married?
Yes, ma'am. I'm gonna treasure Honoka for the rest of my life, so...
I won't accept it.
What?
You're gonna break up anyway. Well. Then I'm busy, so...
Hey, but wait! She didn't accept it.
Shota, I'm so sorry about my sister.
No, it's probably because she thought that I wasn't a guy that was worthy of you, Honoka.
My big sister was always like a parent to me, so she can be a little bit overprotective. But I do want to wait until she can accept our marriage.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna do my best to somehow get your sister to accept me.
Shota, thank you.
From there, in order to get her big sister Reina to accept me, I asked to have another opportunity to meet her again. However, Miss Reina owned and operated a nail salon and said that she was really busy and had refused to meet with me ever since. Time just kept on ticking by, and, well, I tried to wait for her at the salon and she just ignored me.
Shota, I get a message from my sister, but she says she doesn't have any days off this month anymore.
I see. Well then, maybe the next opportunity. Wait, Honoka, did you get a bug bite?
What? Oh, this thing. Yeah, a bug bite. It's so itchy that it's gotten really, really red.
But it's the winter right now. It's kind of rare to get a bug bite. Could it be that she's cheating? No. Honoka would never be the type to do something like that. Miss Mikami, about the deal that I had asked you for, you still haven't gotten it together?
I'm sorry. I will be sure to finish it within today.
Recently your work has been slow too, and your mistakes have been obvious. Could it be that just because you're engaged to Shota, you're not taking your work seriously?
That's not my intention, sir.
Akira, recently haven't you been a little bit too harsh toward Honoka? She's been working here for over a year now, you know? No matter how you look at it, it's laziness. But still, to scold her like that in front of everyone? Shota, you need to separate your personal and professional lives. I'm the business owner and I hired her. Even if you're my best friend, I can't listen to all your requests. In reality, from a little bit ago, Honoka's work mistakes have stood out. Because of that, she was working more overtime, and recently, we haven't been able to see each other very much.
I'm sorry. I'll be late again today.
No, I'm sorry that I'm not able to help you.
It's fine. It's my fault anyway. If you help me, then the CEO is gonna yell at you again.
Our lives became like two ships in the night, but then, around 1 month after that had continued, Akira said that he needed to talk to me and I was called into the CEO's office. Wait, Honoka's also here? Yeah, because this is a conversation for the three of us. The three of us? Shota, I don't like to muddy things, so I'm just gonna give it to you straight. Honoka and I are dating now. What? Hey, wait, what kind of a joke is this? It's not a joke. Because Honoka's my fiancé, and...
I'm sorry. Shota, I also really like you too.
My bad. Anyways, that's that, so I'm gonna have you quit the company too. Because, well, it'd be real awkward for you to be working with a triangle relationship like this, right? This doesn't make any sense. First of all, you're married, aren't you? What are you gonna do about your wife? Now I'll get a divorce. I can pay whatever settlement fee anyways. Akira... Honoka, don't cry. Your eyes are gonna become swollen, right?
But...
I'm the one that wants to cry, though. I thought that Akira was my best friend. And I thought that I had promised my future with Honoka. I wasn't able to bear the betrayal from the two of them, and just as I was told, I resigned from the company. The reason why he was so harsh towards her and her overtime was because they were having an affair. Even though Akira was my best friend that I had gone through so many ups and downs with, all those memories that we built together came crashing down in a second. And then, 1 month later, I had become completely depressed. But then I got a phone call from a childhood friend named Rio. Yo, what's up? You still rotting away? Let me ask you instead, did you think I'd be so easily able to just get back up? What Rio was calling about was that if I was bored, he wanted to ask me to help out at a bar that he owned. You know, this guy was dumped by his fiancé. Oh dear, that must have been hard. It really was. Because of that, I also lost my job. To be honest, I was only planning on helping out one time, but Rio's bar was comfortable, and as rehab to get back into work, I decided to help out twice a week. And plus, when I'm working there, I could forget about the bad things. I gotta be grateful to Rio, who invited me when I was running away.
Hey, Master, listen to this.
Welcome. What?
Wait, could it be... Aren't you?
You're Honoka's big sister, Miss Reina, aren't you?
What are you doing at this bar?
To my shock, it turned out that Miss Reina was a regular at this bar, and apparently she didn't even know that we had broken up, so I simply explained to her what had happened up until now.
I knew this was gonna happen. But you two, you were married or you had a girlfriend or something and you switched over to Honoka, right? That's what they call what goes around comes around.
What? That's not true, though.
Huh? Really? Does that mean you were single?
For 3 years before I started dating Honoka, I didn't have a girlfriend or anybody that I even liked.
Well then, it's good that you broke up with my little sister.
What part of that is good?
Because my little sister's hobby is to steal men from others.
What? Who are you talking about?
Obviously, I'm talking about Honoka. There are a lot of other guys that get fooled by how innocent she looks, but Honoka has a type of personality that she wants whatever somebody else has. Even all of my boyfriends up until now, she's taken all of them.
That Honoka? But in reality, Akira was also married, so...
But I'm really sorry. It seems like I had a misunderstanding about you. If my sister would fall for you, I completely thought that you must have cheated or had an affair with her.
No, I'm glad that the misunderstanding was resolved. But that's the situation that was behind it, and that's why you didn't approve of the marriage.
Yeah, that's right, but the reason why my sister turned out that way is also my fault, so...
Your fault, Miss Reina? From there, Miss Reina told me everything that had happened up until now, When Miss Reina was a freshman in high school and Hanukkah had just started in middle school, their parents passed away. There weren't any relatives that would take the two of them in, so in reality, they were just supposed to go to an orphanage together.
But we didn't want to go to an orphanage, so I dropped out of high school and I decided to work. Because, at the very least, I wanted Hanukkah to be able to go to college. When I turned 18 years old, I jumped into the nightlife world. And then I saved up money and I opened up my own salon. I was able to raise Hanukkah, but still.
It's an amazing thing. That's not something that anyone could easily do.
But because I was always working, I was the one that made Hanukkah feel lonely, right? And that's why I think that she keeps having relationships that just destroys other people's happiness. I should have made more time for her back then.
It's not your fault, Miss Reina.
Thanks, but I wonder why my little sister chose you then. Because up until now, it truly always was somebody that had a partner already.
Who knows? Maybe it was just a coincidence. From there, I started talking to Miss Reina more often at the bar. Because she was a busy person, she would only come about like 3 times a month, but her attitude from the day that we met almost seemed like a lie, and we became close.
Are you still open?
Oh, Miss Reina, it's been a while. On that day, Miss Reina was coming in for the first time in 2 weeks, and she seemed pretty tired that day.
Glen Grand on the rocks, please.
What happened?
Actually, my little sister has messed up once again.
What do you mean, again?
Yeah, an affair. And the partner's wife found out, and apparently she's being sued too. Once again, my savings are going to disappear. I don't know what I'm working so hard for anymore.
What? The settlement fee? You're the one paying for it, Miss Reina?
Because it's not an amount of money that my little sister can pay, and as her sister, I have to pay it.
I don't think that has anything to do with you, though.
Do you really think so?
Yeah.
Up until now, I've been working so hard because I'm the big sister. Because I wasn't able to look after her properly.
Miss Reina. As I was trying to cheer up Miss Reina, who was crying, I found out that up until now, the relatives and partners from the affair had thrown horrible words at her up until now.
Because someone like you is a big sister, and that's probably why your little sister turned out that way.
Even though you're the big sister, you can't even look after your little sister!
Because you're the big sister. Those words were like a curse to her, and she says that they've been making her suffer all these years. You're a really amazing person. I think it's time that you accept yourself for who you are, don't you think?
No. Stop it. I have no education, and this is the way that I look.
But that's how you like to dress, right? In that case, you should be more bold.
No, this look is... I mean, I do like it, but I guess you could say that it's kind of a costume.
Costume? What? Who's this?
It's me, when I was a freshman in high school.
What? The picture that Miss Reina showed me was a serious-looking girl that was a complete opposite of what she looks like now.
If I looked so plain, then people would underestimate me. And because I was weak, I try to dress up like this.
I see, but I think that both types of you are lovely.
There's no way that's true.
But for you too, Miss Reina, it might be good for you to distance yourself from your sister. There may be a road that you go down together with her forever, but you don't gotta take responsibility and look after Hanukkah, who's a grown adult. And plus, please don't get hurt by the words of people who don't know how hard you've worked. I definitely don't think that there's any need for you to pay her settlement fee. I'm sorry for speaking so rudely.
Not at all. I think my eyes have opened up a little bit. Because there wasn't anybody up until now who would say it so clearly like that.
I few days later, I received news from Miss Reina that she decided to stop taking on her sister's settlement fees. Seems like Miss Reina's situation is gonna be solved. I'm glad. Next step, then, is me. Actually, from a little while ago, I was getting chased around by Akira telling me I had to come back to the company. I've rejected him multiple times, but Akira refused to give up. Shota! Akira, can you please stop waiting for me outside? Come on, you know what's going on with our business right now, right? After all, you're my right hand. Without you, it doesn't work. No matter how many times you ask me, it's impossible. I'm definitely not going back to that company. On top of that, a few days later, this time, I received a message from Hanuka that she wanted to talk to me.
There's something that I can only ask you, Shota. Tomorrow, I'll go to the house, so will you please listen?
Alright then, I'll be waiting. I bet that she probably was asked by Akira to convince me to come back to the company. The next day, as planned, Hanuka arrived, so I let her in. And just as I thought, she wanted to ask me to come back to the company.
Shota, to the company, you're basically like the brains of the business, you know? That's why if you don't come back, it's really a mess, and...
I want you to tell Akira that he needs to stop using you in this way.
Well then, will you go out with me again? After everything, you are much better than Mr. Akira. Because Mr. Akira was the CEO, it was practically like I was forced into the relationship.
No, impossible.
Ugh, what a boring guy.
What?
Stop it! Somebody help me!
Hey, what's going on all of a sudden? Shota, what did you do to Hanuka? What are you doing here? I was worried about Hanuka, so I was waiting outside. That's way too good of timing.
Mr. Akira, help me. Shota was trying to force me to. Please, contact the police.
The police, huh? But Hanuka, Shota is still my irreplaceable best friend. I don't want to send him to the police and make him a criminal. I won't let him come anywhere near you again, so will you please just let him go this time?
Fine. Well then, I'll just take the 30,000 as a settlement.
Isn't that great, Shota? And also, you better come back to our company. Even though you're unemployed, if you pay $30,000, you're gonna lose all your savings, aren't you? And that's why we can work together again. And no, I'm already working. Huh? You know how I was making game apps as a hobby? Well, I was thinking about taking that more seriously, and the other day I started my own company. Well then, I'm gonna take that business under my company. If you refuse, then I'm gonna contact the police. You've already gone that far down, have you? Miss Reina, could you come out already?
I've been video recording everything that you did from start to finish.
Reina, what are you doing in Shota's house?
I thought that something might be up, so that's why, just in case, I asked her to hide and take a video of everything. So, what about the police again? I'd be happy to talk to them, but, From there, we had Hanuka and Akira sign a contract that they wouldn't come anywhere near us ever again, and we had them leave. Miss Reina, thank you very much for your help.
It was nothing.
Is there something that's bothering you?
I thought that you might get back together with my sister.
No, there's no way that could happen. Oh, that reminds me. That video from earlier, you can go ahead and delete it.
What? But it's evidence.
I don't know if it has any effect, but there is a contract, and more than anything, you don't want to keep a video like that of your family, right?
I think I understand now. The reason why my little sister was dating you.
What?
In this way, you're really nice, normally. How do I say this? Like, you're not hiding anything. And that's why, I just thought that you're really an amazing person.
Thank you very much. In the end, Akira's company went bankrupt, and Hanuka had to pay back the settlement fees herself. On top of that, perhaps it was punishment of everything Hanuka had done up until now, but she was sued by the men that she had dumped up until now for marriage fraud, and she was arrested by the police.
I didn't think that she was actually asking for money like that. Seriously, what is that girl doing?
Miss Reina.
I'm sorry. I know that she was the one that was wrong, but still. After all, Hanuka is my little sister, and because she was my family.
It's okay if you want to cry.
Stop. If you are any nicer to me than you already are, it's not okay. I'm gonna end up falling for you.
Then, will you, please?
What?
From now on, let me protect you. I don't want to let you be alone anymore.
Yeah, and I'm not gonna forgive you if you cheat on me.
I swear that I won't. She's a hard worker and thoughtful, and she's a little bit bashful, and from now on, I want to properly support her and protect her from her side.